Well, I almost forgot to do the sharpness testing on this little QSP Penguin here, so I suppose I should do that. Also, I don't think I mentioned earlier, this did also come in a variant without the black coating on the blade, in case you really don't like that. Most of the time I don't, but the stonewash kind of guys don't bother me at all, and I thought that just kind of matched the handle and the hardware a little bit better. So that's my reasoning behind it. Alrighty. This thing didn't exactly feel the sharpest thing, but I don't know, sometimes that's deceiving, so let's find out. $3.15. Okay, yep, my suspicions were correct. Yeah, and that does kind of say that, yeah, it's right around the new high-end cutlery edges. I don't necessarily know if that really reflects just folding knives or if that also might reflect, I don't know, something else like steak knives or something like that as well. Generally, the closer I can get to 200 or under is actually supremely good for something out of the box. At least from my experiences here with all sorts of different companies and all that sort of stuff. So, yep, I suppose I will catch y'all later when I get some more knives here to do some sharpening test on, or sharpness test on. Alright, and a quick little sharpness test here, but I have a whole bunch of crap on my tabletop here. I did open up the two flashlights here. This is the Olight Mini, I guess. And this one's quite a bit different. It's not rechargeable, unfortunately. It has a magnetic cap to it. And then after that, you can twist it to turn the darn thing on. But, as we can see here, it takes freaking LR41 batteries. These are not easy to find. LR44s are pretty darn easy. LR41s are kind of a pain in the ass. So that's a little unfortunate, but I suppose they were really aiming for a particular size for it. And this one is the iMorse. And from everything I can tell, it's basically the same thing as the i2R Pro, because I have a couple of those from a different sale. They just have some Morse code kind of stuff engraved on there. Still, when you spin it around to unlock it all the way, you got a USB-C charging, and then you have a low and a high. And yeah, these things are actually, I really, really enjoy it. I've been using it a lot for some of the powder metallurgy steels when I'm doing some sharpening. And this makes it real easy if I get right down next to an edge, especially with the bright, kind of like this. I can actually see a burr being formed long before I can feel it, so it can shorten my sharpening time just a little bit there. But yes, we are looking to do the sharpness test here for the Freeze 2. I don't know if there was a Freeze 1. Certainly not one made by Oknife, and I don't think I'm familiar with one called that from Kizer itself. I don't know. Maybe they were designed at the same time, and the Freeze 1 or something like that will be a little bit larger or smaller. But I don't know. Maybe they just really didn't like the first particular one. Either way, let's go ahead and get some sharpness testing out of the way here. Away we go. Oh, that's not great. 335. Okay, so basically right around where the QSP Penguin was. The edge on this feels a little bit sharper than that one did. And still, I mean, it is a fairly respectable kind of sharpness level there. Just, I tend to prefer at least under 300 or so for something out of the box. Alrighty, well, catch you later when I got some more knives coming in. So catch you later. Well, here we are, and yeah, we just got one for now. This is the Petrified Fish Mini Beluga. This is in the red and black, I don't know, coral, G10, whatever you want to end up calling that. Interesting that this uses a different blade steel, that being 14C28N. It still feels like it's not ground to be a scalpel, but still very, very nice geometry. It feels, I don't know, maybe somewhere around average. But this will tell me, yeah, this will tell me whether I'm absolutely crazy or not for that. So let's find out. $200. Okay, that was a little lower than I was expecting. So that's pretty darn impressive. Grabbing a little bit of a phone book paper. And yeah, that's a pretty nice edge on there. You know, you could probably get that to glide through here just a little bit more smoothly using a little bit of a strop. But hey, it's got a super, super nice edge on it out of the box. If I recall as well, the initial one was probably right around that same one. I haven't really been recording them, but I could probably go back and look at the other videos for it. But all right, that's all I got for you. Let's see what comes up next. More Sharpness stuff here. This is going to have the two new TwoSuns here. This was what, the 345? Nope, 147. The 345 is the drop point that kind of looks like that. Alrighty, so this one's short, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult than maybe some others will be. But whatever, here we go, right? You all can see that number? Hopefully. $385. Yeah, this one didn't feel super, super sharp when I was running my finger along it there. Maybe not their best display. Usually they will be a little bit better than that. But that's okay. I can fix that. Besides, when I have a whole bunch of shut knives to sharpen up, and I am actually doing them via a guided sharpener rather than just using some belt sharpening stuff like the Work Sharp Ken Onion. And it's nice. I can just kind of do that and zone out with whatever kind of YouTube content that I might be watching that particular day. Alrighty, and then the Huckbill guy, the TS355. Let's see, I will lace it all the way through. And hopefully I have the throw for it. Whew, yeah, 185. All right, much sharper. Wow, it really does feel that much sharper too. All right, fantastic. Well, I suppose I will catch y'all when I get a couple more in. So, all right, catch you then. Well, here we are with the Kizer Grazioso in M390. So let's go ahead and find out what kind of edge we got on here. Unless my fingers deceive me, this doesn't exactly feel like the sharpest thing I've ever felt. But time will tell. $255. All right, not quite as bad as I thought. I thought it was feeling a little closer to 300 from dragging my little fingerprints over it, but still, it can be a heck of a lot better, so I will definitely do that. Something that I do like with this one is it does have just a little hint of recurve, but it's not really all that difficult to do with quite a bit of sharpening implements. It's pretty hard with like a 4-inch or wider stone or something like that, but a lot of the other ones are pretty easy for it. That doesn't really have a thumb stud or anything to get in the way, so yeah. All right, we'll see you once I get some more knives in. Well, hello, and I have another knife here to go ahead and check the sharpness on. I probably said all that wrong, but I'm going to keep it in because I just kind of roll with that. This is the Kizer Rogue. It's a Dirk Pinkerton design. Nice to actually have one of these in my collection that wasn't from their really, really low-end Tangram series. Yeah, there's something else mid-range that I have from Dirk Pinkerton, but I can't remember what it is at the moment. I don't think it was a Silex, but that's the one that's coming to mind. That's not a Kizer, but it's, possibly from him. I don't remember. Either way, let's go ahead and see what we got. Oh, how about if I make the display blue just to make me feel better because it's got a light on. $240, yeah, that's about average or so, especially for this thing being a little bit thicker behind the edge there. I will definitely be reprofiling this thing shortly. Probably right alongside this guy that decided to jump into my pocket this morning. So, all right. Well, that's what I got here. I should be able to finish up with this set of sharpness and all that sort of stuff tomorrow when I have another chunk. So, catch you then. Right, we got the sharpness time for a couple of these guys. We got the Trivisa Uma. I think it's UMA, or if it's not, it's capital U, capital M, lowercase a. I don't know. The only Uma I'm familiar with outside of, the actress would be that it means horse in Japanese, but I don't think these guys have any kind of affiliation with Japanese or the particular design name. So, hell, I don't know. But let's go ahead and see how sharp these little guys are. Start with this one here. Well, 385. Yeah, that seems accurate. This thing doesn't feel incredibly sharp. Still capable, but, definitely not a score I like to see out of a box of something. We'll have to see about this Rough Rider here. It was in at least a little bit rougher fit and finish, but this thing feels quite sharp. So, let's see if I'm absolutely wrong with the way my fingers felt. Nope, 175. Okay, yeah, they did a damn good job on the sharpening of this thing. So that might have been where some of the fit and finish kind of went a little bit to the wayside. But hey, at least the sharpness out of the box there is a little bit different. All right. Well, that was fun like always. I guess I'll catch you for the last two knives that I'm going to be opening up probably Monday here in a couple of days. So catch you then. All right, and to kind of fill out the rest of this gauntlet, let's go ahead and do the sharpness testing for the last two knives that I got here in the list. We got the Sencut Crowley and the Towser K button lock in CPM 3V. Start with the Sencut here. $250. That seems about kind of average there. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it wants to grab on in between any individual fingerprint kind of things there, like some of the others with a bit of a sharper blade do, but still very, very serviceable. Alrighty, let's go ahead and rethread this so I can test the Towser K. I like seeing me struggle without really using my my index finger. Alrighty. Towser K. 205. I did honestly think it was probably just a little tiny bit sharper. Just kind of feeling it here at the end of the last video. But no, it's there. Still very, very nice edge. I'm still going to end up reprofiling and sharpening them because, you know, I end up getting my knives usually down to about 130 on that little best tester. But yeah, still very, very nice and serviceable thing out of the box. This thing was fairly affordable too. I don't remember off the top of my head how much exactly it ended up costing. Somewhere right around 100, I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe it was 120 or something like that. But it wasn't, you know, vastly more expensive than the what, $80 that the normal Towser carries were, and it's a heck of an upgrade as long as you can stand the baby excrement green kind of look of the chocolate glacier handle colors there. But that's, I suppose, more of a personal preference. But yeah, this was a White Mountain Knives exclusive, at least with these handle scales here. So I'm sure that, you know, over the coming months, there'll probably be some more variants of this thing making its way out to other larger distributors and stuff like that. So if you don't particularly like these handle colors or whatever, hey, you're probably not SOL for too much longer. But all right, as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and with my middle finger, have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, yo.